What's up, guys? This is Diamondite, and welcome to a new thing I'm going to be doing on this channel. More edited stuff. And we're starting with a How I Would Book series, where I basically take into account a bunch of different things and I'd explain how I would do it. And yeah, this is going to be edited to the best of my ability, and if it's not good editing, well, I tried. If it's really good, yay. So, even if it's bad or good, I spent a lot of time on this, and it would mean epically if you would leave a like and subscribe. So yeah, I'm going to be basically explaining how I would book the next JCW Royal Rumble. 30 entrants, all that mess. Yeah, this is going to be kind of a cross between NXL and JCW. So the winner gets to go for the NXL Championship or the JCW Undisputed Championship. So, alright, I might as well just get right into it. The first entrant in the official JCW Royal Rumble would be the Eagle Gary Alexander. The second entrant in this match would be Sterling Duvall. I have these two as 1 and 2 because I feel like these two could put on some pretty good action until the next entrant comes out, and apparently they used to be a part of the Falcon Fight Squad, so storytelling. So Alexander and Duvall, I feel, could put on a really good little matchup before the third entrant arrives. Back and forth, I'd say many near eliminations, I would say, because since these two used to be in, I believe, Falcon Fight Squad, which, meh, but, it's fine. And both of them don't get eliminated yet because that's stupid. I wouldn't have the first two entrants be eliminated. So, yeah, entrant number 3. Entrant number 3 would be Mike Octane. Nothing really story-wise here. It's just, I feel like Mike Octane would be a cool entrant into the match. And I feel like he's the other person who could go for a bit as entrant number 3. So, yeah. Entrant number 4 would be Charles Calvera. He recently got repackaged, so I could see him doing pretty good in the Rumble. So, yeah, right now, Alexander, Duvall, Calvera, and Octane. Good 4 people. Okay, so after these 4 entrants are in the ring, nothing really happening, so all I said was that Octane and Gary start brawling. Duvall starts brawling with Charles, and I guess Duvall can hit a disaster piece on Charles to get a big old pop as we await entrant number 5. Entrant number 5 is Taylor Bourne. I believe that Taylor Bourne is long overdue for a world title push, and I believe he could be so much as a single star as well as a tag team star. So I feel like entrant 5 is perfect for him because I feel like he could be another Iron Man in the match. Entrant number 6 is Cade Brewer. Yeah, again, this is another entrant where there's nothing to say here. I just believe that Cade Brewer, I think he'd do good on the Rumble, and I feel like, yeah, he deserves to be in it. Alright, so now this is where things get interesting. Mike Octane is eliminated by Taylor Bourne. I would say Charles and Alexander start really going after each other, and Brewer and Duvall start going after each other, because I feel like that would be a really good contest to see. I would say Charles would be kind of like sitting on the edge of the ropes, but yeah. Octane's eliminated first because out of everyone in the match so far, I feel like he has the least to lose because he hasn't really been as established as most of the others have. So, yeah, Octane's the first to go. Next entrant is the first, I would say, surprise out of all this, is the returning ZQD. And in my humble opinion, I like Zach Dark a lot more than his brother, AXD. Because I feel like Zach Dark has a more interesting type gimmick, I would say. And I'd be interested to see how he fits in with all this newer talent that's already in the ring. So yeah, ZQD is entrant number 7. Next entrant number 8, is Alex Reynolds. We haven't seen Alex Reynolds in a long time in JCW. I believe ever since he lost to Clover and AXD. So this isn't really a surprise. It's just a, hey, look, it's Alex Reynolds. Cool. Alright, 2 more eliminations. Vera is eliminated by ZQD. And nothing against Charles. I just don't see him winning the Rumble, so just throw him out. Gary Alexander getting eliminated by Duvall has a bit of story to it. These two started the match, and now Duvall has thrown out the number 1 entrant. So, yeah, we move on to entrant number 9. Entrant number 9 is Chance Almeida, which recently joined forces with Eddie Asshat with Damian Lawton and Kenny Gold. I forgot what their name was. Whoops, but yeah, Chance Almeida, number 9 from NXL. Promising future for this man, so I could see him doing good in the Rumble. And then coming out right behind him as entrant number 10 is Damian Lawton, who is also part of Eddie Asshat's group. So it's going to be interesting to see how Chance and Lawton kind of interact in this Rumble, because remember, every man for himself, so who knows, there could be tension, there could not be, they could work together, who knows, but yeah. Now it's time for some more eliminations. Cade Brewer eliminates Reynolds because I feel like this could be good for Cade's career, because since they're on different brands, I mean, it's not like they're going to have like a feud after this or anything. I feel like it'd just be good for Cade if he eliminates Reynolds. And Reynolds right now is putting over talent anyway, so this would be a good opportunity to elevate Cade. But I'd say after Cade eliminates Reynolds, Damian Lawton would then, well, I'd say Lawton and Chance would then eliminate Cade. Entrant number 11 is the Vertigoat. I don't really have a reason to put him in this match, besides the fact that he's the Vertigoat. And yeah, Vertigo's number 11. Up next is Casey Charmer. I would have him come out as Gary Alexander still in the ring, but I kind of want to show that both men have moved on from their rivalry and now they're ready to go solo and both prove what they're made of. So Charmer is number 12. And the only thing that really happens in between this is, I would say, once Vertigo gets in the ring, before Charmer is in the ring, I'd say Chance Almeida gets eliminated by Vertigo, but I'd say Chance had a good showing. Not really eliminating anyone, but still had a good showing. And yeah, I wanted to give Vertigo at least 1 elimination, because Vertigo was great. Entrant number 13 is Neptune Avion, another person who I believe should be used a lot more than he already is on JCW, so nice entrant number 13. I don't really see him going far in this Rumble, but he's still a good spot nonetheless. For entrant number 14, I would have Irvin Boyd. He debuted on JCW in the last Royal Rumble, and he hasn't really been doing much on JCW, so this would be a cool little, hey, it's Irvin Boyd. So yeah. Alright, so 2 eliminations occur. Taylor Bourne eliminates Zach Dark, and Avion eliminates Charmer. Yeah, nothing really to say here. Yeah. The next entrant, or entrant number 15, is another surprise entrant, and it is the return of Clyde Foster from JCW. Ever since the data corruption, we have not seen this man, so it's about time he returns, because I like him. Next entrant, entrant number 16, is Brian Scott. Again, nothing to say here. It's just Brian Scott. Get ready for death. Alright, this isn't much, but Brian Scott already goes on a tear and eliminates Vertigo on Damian Lawton. Good performance for Lawton, but I feel like we really need to put over Brian right here, so yeah. Number 17 is former Super Honor champion from NXL, Benjamin Beretta. Beretta, another person who's going to go on a tear. So, yeah, get ready. And now from JCW, Clover Chloris. Nothing to really say here. Just, woohoo, it's Clover Chloris. Yay. Now this is where we get to the first, storytelling aspect. Yeah, Beretta eliminates Boyd and Avion, that's self-explanatory, but Foster eliminates Clover, which is going to fuel Clover even more about the whole, I need to get one step closer to the Undisputed Championship. The Royal Rumble is an opportunity to finally take back my title. And literally as soon as Clover gets in the ring, Foster just takes him out, which will enrage Clover even more, which will continue on his new gimmick. Next is entrant number 19, which is Clay O'Malley, leader of the Syndicate. Nothing to really say here again. Clay O'Malley is just really good, so I could see him doing far in the Rumble. Next is entrant number 20. We have 10 more people after this. Liam Callis, part of the Masquerade. It's the first and I think only member of the Masquerade in this. So I guess you could say like Trevor Crane or now Chase Matthews is picking someone to represent Masquerade in the Rumble, and they chose Callis. You could do that. So yeah, Liam Callis. Now things get interesting when Brian Scott eliminates Clyde Foster. Good performance by Foster. I just feel like he got an elimination, so now, sorry, he has to go. But then Liam Callis eliminates Sterling Duvall, which will cause more heat on Callis and the Masquerade because everyone likes Duvall and wanted him to succeed, and now Callis just threw him out. But a very good performance by Duvall in this match, so yeah. Entrant number 21 would be Jared Thorne, leader of Forever in Combat, of course, and I see him doing good in the Rumble as a good entrant number 21, so yeah. Entrant number 22 is Adam Farewell. Now, I specifically put him and Thorne back-to-back entrants because their existence in this Rumble is for storytelling, and you'll see that right now. Okay, so Adam and Jared both eliminate each other, which will cause a rivalry down the line, which will lead to Final Destination for them having a match against each other. And Beretta eliminates Callis because, screw Callis, because he eliminated Duvall. Boo! Fuck Masquerade. Woohoo! And yeah, Beretta gets some pop. Entrant number 23 is Tyrion. Now, I would book Tyrion as we haven't seen Tyrion since he lost the title. So then he just pops out of nowhere in the Rumble, and yeah. Entrant number 24 is Kevin Churchill. Yeah, another just really good wrestler that I want to put in the Rumble. So yeah, nothing really to say here. Nothing really happens in between this. I'd say just Tyrion eliminates Brian Scott. And I guess Churchill and Clay can have some brawling, so yeah. Entrant number 25 is Mason Bowen. Now, I would book it as Mason's gotten his rematch against Javen, and now just has nothing in his career. And I'd say he'd be the first person to announce himself into the Rumble on NXL, so he can finally have his Final Destination moment that was robbed of him. The first Final Destination, because yeah, he cashed in successfully, but then his title rank kind of got screwed, so now he wants redemption. Next up is a return from Greats of Tomorrow Wrestling. It's Murphy Maximus, someone who I was very interested in, and I wanted to see him go forward, so I'd say he returns. And just a side note, I say he goes to NXL after returning in the Rumble. So yeah, Murphy Maximus. Alright, so I would say Murphy Maximus eliminates Tyrion, which would be awesome for Murphy, because that would really put him on the map as a immediate top guy by eliminating Tyrion. I'd say he does it all by himself too, because yeah, that makes him look stronger. And then Mason Bowen eliminates Kevin Churchill. That's self-explanatory. Bowen is, in my opinion, better than Churchill, so yeah, sorry Churchill, but your time will come. Entrant number 27, Jamison Diaz. Now, I would book this as Jamison versus Perry Wilson on NXL, and the winner gets a spot in between the 20 and 30 spot in the Royal Rumble. I feel like that'd be a cool thing to do. To see Jamison and Perry not go after each other, but have a match with each other. And the winner gets a spot between numbers 20 spot and 30 spot. And Jamison's really underrated, so yeah, Jamison Diaz. Next up is the return of Elite Kryptonite. Yeah, I feel like this would be really cool. Have Elite return in the number 28 spot. Nothing. I don't really see anything forward with him. I feel like this could either be a one-time appearance, or you could have him back on the roster. Whatever you might do, but Elite number 28. This is another thing where nothing really happens, so yeah, Taylor Bourne eliminates Clay O'Malley, and just a bunch of brawling, I'd say. Murphy and Beretta can brawl. Whatever. Entrant number 29 is Cassiel Ramos. Ramos is another underrated superstar who is a potential winner for this match. So, yeah, Ramos. Woohoo. And now the number 30 spot goes to Austin Sabre. How I would book it is that Sabre never returned when he did return in JCW. And I would save his return all the way up until the Royal Rumble and have him enter at number 30. So Austin Saber is the final spot in the Rumble. And now here we go. Mason Bowen eliminates Murphy Maximus. I feel like Murphy's already proven that he can hang with all the big talent by eliminating Tyrion. So, yeah. I feel like a little bit of time passes, then Elite eliminates Jameson. I feel like Jameson could do a bunch of flippy crap, and then, yeah, Elite eliminates him. And then, I would say a little bit later, Beretta eliminates Elite. And then shortly after, Bourne eliminates Ramos. But, like I said with Elite, you can keep him on the roster, you can release him, whatever you want to do. At least Elite got one elimination. And, yeah. I feel like Austin Saber hasn't entered the ring yet. He should be just on the outside, just kind of, I say at the commentary desk, yeah. Austin Saber at the commentary desk while everyone else is just doing the dirty work, and yeah. So that makes the final four: Benjamin Beretta, Austin Saber, Mason Bowen, and Taylor Bourne. Okay, so we're down to the final four, which is Beretta, Bowen, Saber, and Bourne. So I'd say about 9-10 minutes pass, and then Saber's still on commentary on the outside. Beretta then tosses out Bowen. Yeah, Bowen had a good showing, but yeah, Beretta tosses out Bowen. Then I'd say while Beretta's distracted with Bowen, after eliminating him, Saber slips under, boom, low blow to Beretta. Attempts to eliminate him, but he can't because Beretta's freaking massive and Saber's not so massive. So he turns his attention to Bourne. I'd say him and Bourne battle for a bit. I guess Bourne can hit him with the Areta Hansha, or I think that's how you say it, Broken Reflection. That thing. Hits him with that, and then I think what he could do is it'd be cool to see like a double team. He throws him into Beretta. Beretta hits the fucking dead. And then Beretta tosses out Austin Saber, which leads us with Benjamin Beretta versus Taylor Bourne as the final two in the match. And now we get to the final closing moments of this Rumble. I'd say Beretta and Taylor go back and forth a lot. And then I guess he can hit Broken Reflection again. This time on Beretta, and then puts him up against the ropes. Super kick to Beretta. Beretta has been eliminated, and Taylor Bourne is the winner. And right now, he's either challenging Mason Bowen, well, not Mason Bowen, Jalen Ramirez or Tanner Cordova. But I think I'm going to do more fantasy bookings to kind of book a cool match for the main event of Final Destination. So, yeah, that's the JCW Rumble. And, yeah. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this unique video that I'm doing. It's fantasy booking. So, this took a while to edit and make, so please like and subscribe if you're new. Yeah, please do, for more videos like this. And if you disagree with me, you could say in the comments. But this is how I would book, not how I would say, like, this is also for Jinx. I wouldn't say do all of these ideas, because this is personally how I book. I would book, everyone has a different booking style, so I wouldn't necessarily say, like, oh yeah, Jinx, you need to do all this stuff, like, exactly the way I say. No, this is just, if I was in control of JCW, this is how I would book the next Royal Rumble. Jinx, you book it however you want to. I would book it this way, though. So, yeah.